my friends, it's your art teacher, Miss Barnett, and in this week's lesson called Calligraphic Messages, we've been talking about how artists can use radial design. Remember, radial design is when the design starts, the symmetry starts in the middle, and it's the same all the way around in a circle. So we're going to be creating our own symmetrical design today. To accomplish this, you're going to need a piece of 6" by 6" squared paper and a piece of 12" by 12" paper. You're also going to need a pencil to sketch, and then you can either use colored pencils or markers to color this in when we're done. So before we get started, I want you to think of a couple of things. Here we go. So what word are you going to use for this project? It could be a word, it could be your name, it could be a word to describe you or something that's important to you. Besides the word, what style of letter are you going to use? Are you going to use like a script letter? Are you going to do a block letter? Or are you going to design your own way of writing? Think about how you're going to use the negative space and how you can add designs to that. And think about how you're going to include a cohesive design in your coloring. So, I'm going to show you how to turn this into a radial design with your name or a name that's important to you. Let's get started. All right, my friends, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take this paper square and we're going to fold it into a triangle, matching your corner diagonally and creasing. There we go. Now on one side of this, we're going to write our word. We're going to, I'm going to use block letters for this, and I'm only going to write it on one side. Here we go. All right, friends, I have just finished one side of my project. Now I'm going to go over to the light box table and I'm going to show you how to use the light box to transfer your design to this side and then over here. Here we go. All right, kiddos, this is the light box. This is in the back of the room. It doesn't have a switch on it. You're going to have to plug it in underneath the table. So a light box is an artist tool that we use to transfer and copy our ideas. So I'm going to flip, I'm going to fold my paper again. It's kind of hard to tell, but I can see through this. And I'm going to start tracing. I'm going to speed up the tape so you can watch me trace. Here we go. Before I continue tracing, I want to show you that I'm doing a mirror. So if this is at the edge, this heart shape is at the edge, it's going to be at the edge at this side too. That way it'll all look like it's reflecting. We want them to flip and reflect. If you need help with that, raise your hand and I'll come give you a hand. So my friends, just like we reflected down here, we're going to reflect this way. So, lining up my corners, the heart should be around the same spot. Here we go. All right, my friends, so I've finished transferring my drawing. Now I'm going to use either markers or crayons, markers or colored pencils, it's your choice, and we're going to color our artwork. Now remember, if we do it on one side, we're going to do it on all the sides because we're making symmetry. Symmetry is not only the line and the shape, but also the color needs to be the same. So you can watch me work. Here I go. All right, friends, here's my completed calligraphic artwork. I hope you have just as much fun making a calligraphic message as I did in working with radial symmetry. Look how everything comes out and is at the middle, like in a circle. I hope you take your time, make sure you're flipping things so they mirror each other, and let's get started. I can't wait to see what you guys do. Here we go.